When guys fight back.
Sometimes the roles get reversed and the damsel takes the fight to the knight.
Okay.
In cases like these, the gentleman title is kept aside as the knight fights back.
This video is for everyone who wants to beat a woman but can't, so they get satisfaction from another man beating them. Hey, I'm live on Twitch every single Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Link is in the description. I better see you there. That's my initial judgment.
This started off as a simple argument between Joe and Regina on who would win a fight if they both got in a ring. In a normal setting, that argument would have just ended with neither of them agreeing that they were going to lose the fight.
Okay.
However, these two decided to actually take on each other.
But why? They both look like they're training in the same area. So if they're training in the same spot, and one's a man and one's a woman, like, well, that was quick. In jeans too. Okay. I don't know what type of martial arts is this? Oh, that was really fast. He's looking at her. That's nasty. That was nasty, bro.
When they have the chance to go one-on-one, everybody seems to believe that the man has more advantage. But in this case,
What is
this
happening?
fine man took on two.
This fine man. Okay. Okay, so you like men beating a woman so much that you're calling them sexy too? All right.
Ladies at the same time. Both ladies were going at him at the same time, and we could say that they were having a lot of fun. However,
Okay.
in a matter of seconds, he took over, placing both of them in handlocks one at a time till they tapped out.
I feel like a degenerate watching this. I don't know why. I have no clue why, but this just makes me feel degeneracy through my bones.
We've seen full-grown men take on women and defeat them. However, nothing prepared you for this little boy right here. The little boy went up against this woman and proved that it's not by height or age. Just take a look at how he continued to tackle his opponent and counter her attacks.
At this
till
point,
she-
like, I wouldn't even care about what martial arts they're learning. I promise you I'm throwing him off of me if I feel like I'm getting beat. I feel like if he's taking advantage of me, I promise you I'm just chucking him. I'm not taking that L.
tapped out and ended the fight. Now that is a young man the bullies in school wouldn't want to come up against because they'll definitely have their ass served to them.
Yo,
We
this
all know
commentator
that
is
the
so
military
nasty.
isn't a place where you get to use the lady card quite often. And this woman in the pugil stick fight didn't seem like she needed it. She stepped into the middle of the crows quite confidently as she took her stance.
They said she has
Unfortunately,
balls.
all of that confidence was completely knocked out of her in the first round.
Like, watching this, I'm thinking like someone had to sit down and just look of women getting beat. And these aren't even women that did something wrong, right? It's not like it's a man in self-defense defending himself. No, it's just general places where women are getting beat for no reason. And I'm just thinking about that. I'm just like, that's just it's just
As her
interesting.
male opponent charged toward her.
Why did she stop? Why did she stop? That was stupid.
It sure takes a lot of confidence to challenge a boy to a fight on the beach. In this case, we can tell that she's not telling the story to anyone but her best friend.
Yo.
After standing her ground several times, the young boy
Are
made
those sumo
sure she
wrestling?
had herself in the dust for all 3 rounds. Till finally, he was announced the winner.
Oh my god, this fucking commentator, bro. I think it's his voice too. His voice is pissing me off.
This San Francisco radio guy in the skeleton costume organized this match and invited listeners. Apparently, the young man invited several women to a boxing ring to fight him for free concert tickets. However, he
Why?
also added that he was going to beat them all up.
So this is what he did. He's like, I want to beat women as legally as possible, right? So we're gonna set up a competition.
But I guess these women either loved a challenge or badly needed to be at that concert. Whatever the case may be,
Jesus.
the young man did keep to his promise as he beat
Oh
them
my
up
God.
one after the other to his satisfaction. From headshots to body slams, he definitely didn't spare any one of them, even though he had already knocked them down.
Jesus. Okay, come on, bro. Come on, bro. No, okay, you cannot tell me. You cannot tell me this nigga don't hate women. You cannot convince me otherwise. He didn't even let her stand up. He taken it a bit far. He didn't even let her stand up. He doing too much. You know he beats his wife 100%.
Particular bout started off looking very promising for Gita Figueroa, as she didn't hesitate to show her opponent that she came prepared.
Oh yeah! Now
Both
kick
fighters
knee is
made sure to give their best at the beginning of the fight, with punches and kicks flying from both parties.
She holding her own though.
A left kick from Shane was quickly countered as Gita pushed him straight to the
Oh,
canvas.
get pressed!
Both parties stayed down as they continued going at each other. Soon, both fighters were back to their feet, and Shane was striking even harder, leaving Gita defenseless.
He just
What
taking those
followed
kicks
was
to the
strike
head.
after strike and several body kicks until Gita couldn't take any more punches. With a final right hook, Gita was knocked out straight to the canvas, ending the fight in just the first round of the match.
Yeah, to make sure we get a nice replay of him beating her too.
Oh!
He was about to be like the last guy too. He was probably going to try to kick her while she was down. I guess I don't watch martial arts, so hey, maybe hitting people while they're down is their thing. I don't know. I don't care.
That is all over. Shane Mastrano with the big right hook to end this fight in the first round.
This female captain decided that she was going to give the male army private a piece of her mind in a fight.
What is happening?
It was clear from the start of the fight that she knew what she had come there to do, and so she went for it as fast as she could. But in just a matter of seconds, the army private marked her leg, and she was on the ground. It didn't take any more time for him to grapple and choke her from behind, even while she tried to resist. Spun her around like a croc, drowning his prey as he held on tightly to her till she couldn't resist any longer and
what is
simply
that yoga
gave up
pose?
fighting.
It's fighting like snakes.
Unlike the many cases we've seen in this video, this one didn't start out with the lady showing her strengths. In fact, in this case, it seemed like the man had some other appointment to be at, and so he needed to get this one done immediately. Starting off the match strong, both fighters were quickly down to the ground, gripping and punching at each other. However, in no time, the man had her in a choke lock till they were both separated by the referee, all in the space of a minute.
Man, that's tragic. I honestly could never predict that happening. I could not predict that. Wow. Who got their DreamCon ticket?
Well, I guess
I forgot that was today.
Now get to that appointment of his. We were all taught never to judge a book by its cover.
Come on, bro. There's no way y'all about to let this man fight this little lady over here. At some point, this has to be assault, battery, something like that.
Well,
there is no way y'all let that fight happen.
Those cases.
What the? Okay. Yo, whoever ran this hates women. Has to. This is, I get it all. They probably had like a mixed martial arts, fair and square. No, this was stupid. Dumb.
We have the big guy on one end and the fit lady on the other end. After a couple back and forths between the fighters, it is clear that your judgments just may be wrong.
What do you mean our judgment's about to be wrong? Is she about to win? Cause I think he about to knock her ass out, personally, but maybe I'm wrong.
Regardless of his physique, the male fighter proved himself with the several strikes he threw at his opponent.
He didn't prove nothing. He could eat her. This is not fair to the little lady. This commentator nasty. This commentator is nasty as hell, bro. There's weight class for a reason, bro.
And in the end, was announced the winner of the match. Now that should remind you once again not to judge a book by its cover.
The narrator has to be homosexual.
And with that, we have come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to smash.
Bro, this man in my ear. You would never predict what would happen next. The big man beat the little woman. So this is just proof you cannot judge a book by its cover. Okay, bro.